This distro is the perfect balance between speed and functionality. It's Debian based and uses the lightweight open box window manager. It's CrunchBang Linux. This week on OSFirstTimer, we are checking out CrunchBang Linux 11, released on the 6th of May 2013. Its aim is to provide a lightweight but highly functional out-of-the-box experience that will run efficiently even on older systems. Functionality is a higher priority than form, so it may not look incredible like some of the other operating systems we have seen, but it makes up for this in speed.
Sure it's not MS-DOS?
No, it's not MS-DOS, don't worry about that.
When's it going to start?
Okay, there we go, it started.
So that's a desktop?
Yep, that's the desktop. It's very simple, lightweight. No major elements everywhere crowding the screen. So, your first task is what time is it?
7:04.
So does it beat MS-DOS so far?
Well, yeah, because I can find the time.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, suddenly it says 9:05.
Did it change?
It suddenly said 9:05. I said 7:04, now it's 9:05.
Are our eyes playing tricks on us? Sorry for that short pause in the video. We just had to go back and make sure we weren't both going crazy, because we're sure we're not seeing things. We are sure that said 1904, and it definitely did.
Maybe we got abducted by aliens.
And it's now the next day.
Yeah, we've lost all that time, all those hours, from 7 in the night to 9 in the morning.
Well, whatever happened, they've also erased the footage of this camera. I just can't see any footage of the alien abduction, so there we go. Alien abduction, Android. If you'd used that Android phone to take the photo, it would have been great. But so now can you write, save, and open a text document?
With this? That's a bit weird. Okay. Main menu. Main menu, maybe that's super plus space. What's super? That's weird. What's super? Does it want my superannuation? What's super?
Super plus space. What do you assume to do when you see that? Super plus space. So let's just pretend you're a normal person. Well, you are a normal person, but...
Shift? Maybe it's a fancy way of saying shift?
No, space. It's not like they use a fancy word of space. What is a key on the keyboard that doesn't have a usual number? Let's have a look. You wouldn't call this G super. You wouldn't call Alt super or Shift super. What could super be?
Wouldn't have a clue.
I'll give you a clue. Pressing super while in Windows is how you open the start menu or the start screen if you're using Windows 8.
I don't know.
Touch the Windows logo.
This thing?
That's super.
Oh, that's super.
That's super, so super plus...
Okay, super and space. Got a little menu up.
Does this seem very lightweight?
Yes, very. It
very
seems
simple.
Very basic. I mean, I'm finding it very hard to believe that this is a 2013 operating system. It seems like an improvement on DOS or those text-based ones.
Okay.
A huge improvement, mind you, on those text-based ones, but not a 2013.
So if you looked at this and you didn't know what year it was, what would you say it was?
When did the first Windows,
start? It was 1985. So there's Windows 1.01 from 1985. Do you think that looks more modern than this, or this more modern?
No, that does look more modern than this one.
So you'd probably say maybe late 90s then?
When did the first Windows, as in desktop-like?
Windows 95 from 1995.
Oh, okay. Well, this to me looks like just before that.
Oh, something just before Windows 95. Oh, okay then.
Yeah, because it doesn't look so old.
Okay.
Like this.
So you would probably say mid or early 90s.
Yeah.
So can you write a text document now?
Just looking down the menu here, accessories, it's not in there. Office, LibreOffice, yeah, that looks like it.
It's saying install LibreOffice, so LibreOffice doesn't come with it.
Okay, does that mean we have to install it?
No, you can do an alternative.
Abbey Word.
Abbey Word, yeah, that's the alternative. So instead of a whole Office suite, you can get just a one word processor.
And I found the calculator for the other task.
Yep. And do you think it's a better idea to have calculator in Office rather than accessories, or not?
I guess it's more an office type thing, but I'm just so used to
Yeah,
it
okay.
in accessories.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are.
Can you just maximise that for me?
I'm assuming, yeah, that's maximised. That's
now,
easy.
can you minimise it?
Oh, it's gone.
Now, where did it minimise to?
Maybe this little symbol. Oh, wow, it was that symbol.
So it was that. So it's this tiny little symbol
with the
there.
pen and,
Yeah.
okay.
That says 1, and it has a bar going across, and that says 2, and it has a bar going across. What do you think that does?
I think we're currently, here we are, in this one. And that one is that desktop type thing.
Can you save that?
Okay, file, save, name, just trusty old doc, save. Oh, please select a folder.
So what folder?
I'll just do it in documents.
Okay then.
So
Yeah.
save. Good. Now I'll close it, which I'm
Yeah.
assuming is the X here. And I guess you want me to find it now.
Yep, but find it, when I say find it, I mean find it using an actual file browser rather than going back into the document program again.
File manager, maybe in that thing. Super F. Documents. Doc.
There it
we
is, so
go.
open it.
I found it. And click on. Oh, this is, I have to admit, this is really intuitive.
Is it fast?
Actually, it's quite fast. It's like elementary. It would be that fast. Probably because it's so simplistic and doesn't have many things there. It's logical.
Is it pleasing to look at?
Not really.
Okay,
But I
so...
guess we're going to be changing the desktop background anyway.
Yep. Okay, now let me show you what this is. I want you to now click on 2. Remember the desktop cube?
Yeah.
That's like desktop 1, desktop 2. So if you had a bunch of things open in this, let's just say you had a media player and a terminal open here. And just for kicks, you had transmission BitTorrent client. I accept. See how they're open in this desktop here?
Yeah.
And then there's the other desktop with those, so if you switch desktops, see?
Yeah, I understand. Nice. See, we've got that little thing there. Now if we go to this one, that's there. But if we go to that, oh, the space, it's gone.
No.
It doesn't stay.
It only keeps application, so it stores application.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so it doesn't.
I see.
It's not like almost another user, and it's not like just switching to another user. Because what happens as soon as you do any click,
that goes.
that disappears. Now, what do you think about the? I know I'm going to be in trouble for calling it this, but the start menu or the menu, the drop-down menu in this.
I'm just going to do that super thing to get the super space. I've got the little menu there. Yeah.
But what you can do to get it up without doing that is to simply go onto the mouse and right-click.
Oh.
So you don't have to do super
well,
space.
Then why
You just
doesn't
right-click.
it say right-click?
Because it's all, these are keyboard shortcut keys, not mouse shortcuts. These are keys on a keyboard.
Oh, I see.
You get it?
Yeah.
All the things you do here...
Because that's more of a shortcut right-clicking than...
Yeah, I know. It's like the long cut.
Yeah.
But basically, if you right-click, there we go, see terminal, web browser and all that.
Yeah.
Right? It's saying it's a shortcut. Instead of right-clicking and then going into, say, terminal, it's saying to get into terminal, instead of doing those two things, just do super T and you're in terminal.
Okay.
Or super F, because T is terminal, F is file manager. You get it?
Do you know what confuses me?
Yeah.
Why don't they say Shift T or Shift such a... Why are they using the Windows symbol when Linux isn't Windows? This is a Windows keyboard and it's got a Windows symbol, but if this was a Linux keyboard, it would have a Linux symbol and that would be the super.
So it would have a penguin.
Yeah, I guess so. And then the super would mean the penguin.
I don't think I've ever seen a Linux keyboard before.
But
So,
this is a Windows keyboard because it's got the Windows symbol on it.
well, it came with the Windows 7 computer.
You wonder why. You know, why not Shift such and such? Make it a bit easier. That would be the same across the Linux, the Mac keyboard and the Windows keyboard.
Since this is Linux, though, you could probably customise it to Shift anyway, because everything about Linux is customisable. That's just, I guess, the default.
Okay, fine.
Almost think of this as a start menu, though. What do you think about it not having to click here, just being able to click anywhere on the desktop to access it? Do you like that or not?
It doesn't bother me. Honestly, I'm not fussed.
Okay.
But I guess if I had something opened up...
Yeah, you'd have to kind of minimise it and then go to the desktop.
So there is an advantage to have this.
Although, let's just say you had something opened up. Let's try the web browser. Notice everything's grey in this.
Can't wait to change the background.
Even the web browser, Google's
look
grey.
at that.
Google. And what web browser is it?
Web search CrunchBang.
No, look right next to it.
Iceweasel.
Yep,
oh,
it's
that's the
Iceweasel.
opposite of
It's the opposite of Firefox,
yeah.
but it is Firefox pretty much. It's just like a rebranded Firefox.
okay.
That symbol there, see the little hash key and the exclamation mark? That's the CrunchBang Linux logo.
Yeah, I see.
You get it? So instead of a penguin, it's just a hash key and an exclamation mark.
I can see where they're getting that from, yeah, especially with the bang and the exclamation mark.
Yeah. So can you just try super space now and see if it brings up the menu? So super space would bring it up at any point, and those keyboard shortcuts would bring up terminal and stuff at any point.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be on the desktop. So it's a shortcut, you can do it from anywhere rather than just the desktop. Okay, so can you now open a calculator?
Yes, I can, because I remember where that was. That was placed in Office.
So there's a calculator, what's it called?
Calculator.
Yeah, so it's a calculator. Now, the square root of 56.
56 square.
Done.
Okay, and this time that sounds logical.
Yeah, unlike our last video.
We just took it for granted.
What's like 80 times 20? Oh yeah, it's 26,000.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
And we just accepted that because it was a calculator.
Yeah,
it knows better than us.
Yeah.
So.
That was in macOS for those interested.
Yeah.
What other kind of calculator formats do you have? So if you wanted to change this to a scientific calculator.
Notion modes. Algebraic, reverse Polish, formula entry. What's that reverse Polish?
That's more the right direction. I don't know what the other stuff was, honestly.
But you'd assume changing different calculators you'd be there.
No, but the view.
Oh, okay.
The view of the case. Is it a basic mode? Is it a scientific mode?
Paper mode.
Paper. So now you type in the little equations.
Don't like it. Get rid of it. Finished. What's the next task?
Change the desktop background.
We just did. We got Google.
No, the desktop background, not the screen itself.
I'm maybe thinking screenshot or something. I don't know. Well, since it's CrunchBang, maybe it's shooting the screen.
That would make your computer go off with a bang.
Okay.
It was a really lame joke.
So what? What is that? What's the difference between main menu and client menu? Are there different clients as in users?
We'll have a look. Try open the client menu.
Super tab.
And there's the client menu. So it's got your two files. It's got desktop 1, desktop 2, go there. Manage desktops, add a desktop, so if you wanted 3 or 4 or 5, or if you wanted to remove one of them.
Okay, so that's...
Just add one, for the sake of it.
That is applicable to users then?
Yeah.
Client, okay.
So just add another desktop just for the kicks.
There we go.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, well it's not that. Let's do main menu, super space.
How do you open the main menu though, without doing super space?
Oh, right.
Yeah, just do that.
Now, the background. Oh, what was it? Oh, no. Settings. I'd say it would be in settings.
Yeah. What do all these things mean to you?
Nothing. What's conky?
I don't know. Edit.conky RC.
They mean Terminator.
Does it say Terminator? It says Terminator.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Maybe that's how you turn it off. Terminator. Power management, screensaver, choose wallpaper. There we are, right at the bottom. Oh yeah, you can grab hold of the top of it.
Okay, so what background?
Oh, the crunch.
Yeah, the logo.
I want something a little bit more exciting, but it doesn't have any colours to it. Why? Is it because it's trying to be simplistic?
Yeah, it's all simple. Yeah, and running faster. You don't want lots of colours and desktop background slowing you down, kind of thing.
Well, I'll do this
all
one.
simplistic. So does that look the best to you?
Well, it doesn't actually look different to this one, so it'll do. There we go. It's more interesting than what we started off with.
There we go, CrunchBang. Yeah. So here's another little task just to throw in a new one. Can you preview the Galaxy screensaver? I
saw screensavers here before, so let me go back to that menu thing. So I've got to go here, so super space, screensaver. Now you said Galaxy, didn't you?
So what happens right now, mode, blank screen only, is a screensaver.
Oh, that's random as in it would go on. Oh, so we want only one. Oh, that then enables this. Yeah. Oh, look, there's actually a bit of colour in it.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get a bit of colour. Okay, so you said Galaxy.
Yep, so look for one called Galaxy.
And it's in alphabetical order.
Now preview it.
Yeah.
Does that look cool? And see them smashing into each other?
Yeah, it does.
Does that look nice?
Yeah, it does actually.
There's a bit of colour to it too, doesn't it?
That's good. Does that mean it runs a little bit slower now?
No, just while the screensaver's on, but you're not using it anyway.
Oh,
so.
yeah, okay.
But it's not, it's a basic screensaver. Look, it's just simple particles, pixels on the screen moving around.
Okay.
So we'll just look at some other screensavers just for a bit of fun. There's pop squares.
Yeah. Let's have a look up here. Oh, look, someone spelled meatballs wrong.
That's metaballs. Look like that. Do it full screen preview. There we go. What do you think of it? What does it look like to you? What does it remind you of? Metaballs.
Reminds me of cell division.
Okay.
Mitosis.
Mitosis,
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh, that looks like back to Windows.
Why would you have such a strange screensaver? 6502. What is this?
Yeah, that is weird.
And people will probably think it's some ancient computer.
So we can't see the ones that are greyed out.
No, it doesn't see, because it's a minimal system. It doesn't want to give you a million screensavers.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting. Let's just preview that last one.
Oh,
wow. Looks like a big maze. Oh.
Oh, that's certainly interesting. Yep.
Okay, so now can you turn off the computer?
Well, I'm going to assuminate. I'm going to assume.
I'm going to assuminate you.
I'm going to assume it's the terminate thing. What was the terminator? Oh, there it is. Terminator terminal. So we want to terminate the terminal.
So go. This is the Terminator terminal.
I don't like this. So
Well, are you going to terminate it?
shut down. Oh,
Shut.
no.
Command not found.
Bash, and they want to bash.
Bash shut. Command not found. Bash shut. Bash shut.
Okay, so it's not terminate, obviously.
Yeah. You could use terminal to shut the system down,
you?
though, by a certain command, but I forgot what it is. Are you looking here?
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
There's
thing.
Super X to log out, but that's not shutting down.
No, that's logging out. Okay, well, I'm assuming it's not going to be there. So I'm going to get that super space again. I want to see what this conky is. This is just weird. Restart. I didn't even know conky.
Do you need conky help?
Conky
or do you want a man page?
man page.
Is it supposed to be... Where's the woman page, or is that main page? What is a man page? Look at the man
Let's
page.
see what the man page is.
Conky, a system monitor for X-rated films, originally based on the torso scope,
No, Torsmo.
but more kick-ass.
What?
It just keeps on giving her. Yeah. Giving her? What? Is this what you call conky? I don't even
And
know what it
conky
means.
has more than 250 built-in objects.
Including support for a plethora of OS stats.
Did you say placenta?
Placenta. Okay, plethora.
Okay, we won't delve in what we in the unknown. We don't understand.
Maybe
what
it means
this
like
means.
these system stats like this, kind of uptime and stuff. You know, it's been up for 33 minutes.
Okay.
You're using 200.
Get rid of the conky.
But what does that got to do with a man?
I don't know.
Giving her up or something? By the way, open box is what this thing looks like. This is the
Lock
open
screen.
box thing.
Exit.
Yep.
Exit. Spend reboot. Power off. Shutting down. Perfect.
There we
did it.
go. So what do you think of that? It's not finished yet. You haven't shut down yet. There's one more step.
Please remove the USB flash drive and press enter to continue. So you remove this lid
Yep.
and then
Yep.
enter.
What do you
Okay.
think of CrunchBang Linux and the Conky Man page?
Well, let's leave the conky aside because I don't understand what it is. But I have to admit, it is very simplistic.
Yeah.
So therefore, it didn't seem to me like a 2013 operating system.
Yeah.
However, I can see the advantage in being simplistic is that it is super fast, and you can have a wallpaper and screensaver and stuff with a bit of,
Yeah.
well, at least a screensaver with a bit of colour if you want it.
You could obviously set a wallpaper though that isn't one of those. You could get one.
I found that being more simplistic, or being this simplistic, let's
Yep.
say, because MS-DOS was very simplistic and I didn't like it, but being as simplistic as this...
Graphically simplistic,
Yeah.
while being actually a graphical system rather than a text-based system.
That's right. I was able to do all the tasks pretty easily, and I would say this system is very intuitive. I've never seen this operating system before, and when
Yep.
I went to close it, when I went to go this way and assume that, you know, if I went back there I'd be going to another desktop type
Yep.
thing, it all all seem to me totally logical.
So you weren't overwhelmed with a bunch
No.
of stuff on the screen. Do you feel
I found
that
I
it meets its vision, that it's lightweight but functional?
Lightweight goes without saying. It's
Yeah.
definitely lightweight, and it's definitely functional because of the fact that
It comes with a word processing and even the option to install LibreOffice, yeah?
That's right, and that would be free too.
Yeah, Libre means free.
Yeah.
It's not like LibreOffice and it costs $2 million.
Yeah, no. Well, all Linux things are free anyway, aren't they?
Not all Linux things. You know Ubuntu?
Yes.
Ubuntu is starting to become what people call the new Apple. The people who make Ubuntu are apparently canonical, and yeah, they're becoming the new Anacle.
What's
Canonical?
canonical?
The Canonical make Ubuntu,
Okay.
which is Linux based, and they're doing stuff like making it so whenever you search for something, you're seeing like Amazon ads in your search and stuff.
Oh, I see.
And they're making it more paid, and there's even paid stuff in the software center. You're free, but you're getting all this stuff that isn't free. It's not even open source software, and it's costing
I
you
see.
money on Linux. It's almost like breaking the Linux code of freedom.
Well, let's just say this system was definitely easy to navigate, even for a first-time user.
Would you recommend it to all your friends?
Oh, well, if they wanted a super fast computer and very simplistic, this would be perfect.
Let's say they had an old computer from like 2003. It was an old laptop.
Right,
Would you
yes.
recommend this?
Well, actually, that would work quite well because an old computer couldn't manage a modern operating
Windows
system.
7 type thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
couldn't manage that, but it would manage this.
Yeah.
And they could get all their tasks done. Yeah, I can see the advantages in this operating system. It's a pretty good one.
So if there was anything about CrunchBang Linux that you could change, what would it be?
I would definitely make it a little bit more colourful and with some symbols and stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess that would defeat the whole purpose of it being lightweight.
So you're more of a
Medium weight. Medium weight, yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Okay. What do you think of the name?
Oh well, it's certainly out there, CrunchBang, you know, and even the symbol with the hash and the exclamation, that's great, that's pretty unique.
If you were just out shopping and let's just say Linux distributions were just sold at shops in boxes, you're walking along an aisle and you saw Ubuntu, Kubuntu, as soon as you see the name CrunchBang Linux, would you instantly go, oh, what a stupid name, walk past it? Or would you go, oh, CrunchBang, oh, what's this?
I'd probably be curious as to what it is.
So the name would actually draw you in rather than make you just think, oh, that's just ridiculous. I'm not even going to look at something
Yeah,
that's
I'd be
going to be
wondering
that stupid.
why would they call something CrunchBang? It must be pretty, I don't know, amazing.
Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Want to do chroma key but don't want to spend over $500 on professional equipment? No problem. All you need is a camera to film you and something behind you that is completely blue or green. In this video I simply used a blue vinyl round tablecloth pinned to the wall with a peg and blue tack. It wasn't pretty but it worked. I used Sony Vegas Pro 12 chroma keyer to key out the blue tablecloth and reveal the fiery background video behind me. If you want to do professional chroma key though, I recommend tubetape.net.